go. And already he's saying, you know what? I want to run, but that sure is a lot of work. So this is the beginning of do something, do nothing. I mean, as long as I can keep going with him, I'm going to go with him until he stops moving his feet, relaxes, and then I'll go ahead and give him a break. All right, this is starting to look pretty good. He's still a little concerned, a little nervous. If I can work on this side, get him to yield. Because when I put the halter on, I'm going to need to be able to touch both sides. There we go. Atta boy. Really good, buddy. See already. So he's a little nervous about me being back here by his flanks. And he thought about it. He said, oh, I think I might need to run. He goes, but if I run, that guy's really going to make me run. Maybe I'll just stand here. There we go. Pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right. So again, he's licking and chewing. He's looking a lot more relaxed. He's going, man, I don't know. What do you got there? I saw you get something else. That's not what you were holding a minute ago. There, want to try that again? Up. Up. That's all you got to do, bud. Ain't no thing. No big deal. So we're just going to keep moving his feet. As long as he's saying, you know what, I want to move my feet, that's fine. We can do that. There you go. It's funny how just a minute ago he was okay with that. He's like, but you changed, something's different. You had something else in your hand before. What's that new thing you got in your hand? Is that gonna hurt me? You wanna see it? You wanna see what it is? Don't you see it? And every time the scary thing touches him, and he's not hurt, he's not bleeding, starts to think it's okay. There we go. So again, do something, do nothing. All I'm saying now is just stand here. You don't have to move. And he only has to handle, for right now, he just needs to handle that. Can he handle me walking up to him with the halter? Be okay with smelling it? Can you handle me walking up and touching him? Move that hind quarter. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. See that? Up. Not like that, buddy. Not like that. you go. Oh, well, come on. That was real nice. He took a step towards me and I kind of missed it. My timing should have been a little bit quicker when he came in, that I stepped backwards to encourage him to keep walking towards me. But instead, I acted a little bit more like a predator, just kind of kept charging in towards what I wanted. That's okay. I'll be able to fix it. So right now, I might very well be able to get this halter on him right now. But the point isn't just to get the halter on him. The point is that he's comfortable with me putting the halter on him. So there's the licking and chewing again. That's a nice sign of release and releasing that tension. Because he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure what was going to happen when I came in and put 2 arms around his neck. Okay, bud. No, not that way. No, come over here. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy. So I'll go ahead and maybe go halfway, ask him to give to that pressure a little bit, and then I'll just walk away again. Said every time, it's just like catching him again and again and again. I'd say each time is worth 10 times that I come in and don't just act like a predator and capture him. But, oh, it's okay, he can change his mind. Because now he's saying, well, what's the alternative? Do I have to let you come in and do that? No, you don't have to. You can run away. But I promise you, you're going to do a lot of laps if you do. Again, the nice low head, the licking and chewing. What a good boy. Want a little bit more of a willing participation here. There we go. Said I don't want to come in and just dominate him. You know, force my will upon him. Okay, bud. Can I ask you to yield? Come on, there you go. Just yield to that side. Oh. Right, there's the alternative. Right now he's licking and chewing and he was going, huh, that guy did prove to be faithful. If I acted fussy and wanted to leave, he's going to push me around this pin. And I'm saying, yep, buddy, 100% of the time. Oh, he said, wait a second. Maybe I want to reconsider one more time. Huh? You really want him? You really want him? There you go. I don't know. You know, and the thing is with these wild horses, well, and any horse, you can only go as fast as the horse is willing to go. And for this guy, I'm probably trying to go a little bit too fast. So now the game that we're playing is that he gets to be in the center of the round pin, and now he's round pinning me. He doesn't know it yet. Well, that's what he's doing. Look at that, he just caught me. He just caught me. What a good boy. What a good boy. I'm in on this side. Alright, now he's a lot better about letting me come in here with the halter. Done this a handful of times. Sure would like to see him drop his head. I'm going to keep a little bit of pressure here until he drops his head. And then the moment he does, I'm going to give his head back to him. Drop your head again. Drop it there. There. Said I don't want to put his head in here. I want him to put his head in the halter. It's a partnership. You know, I don't want to force him to do anything, but much like a used car salesman, I'm not going to take no for an answer. He's going to buy into this, and he very well may have buyer's remorse afterwards, but nonetheless, he's going to buy it right now and be happy. There we go. All right, that was a lot nicer. Right here, you can see every time I pull on this lead rope, his head goes up. He doesn't quite know how to give the pressure. So before I can take him to a tie post, he needs to know how to do that. But we've already kind of worked on this a little bit. And so now here is what we're doing in the round pen. This is me directing him. Now I'm asking him to move. Now he doesn't know that, but he had a pretty good idea that when I point and I create energy back here, that means go ahead and move. Now I'm going to turn him. Oh, see, look at that. Resistance against that pressure. He doesn't know yet how to give to that. Up. So if we put him on the tie post right now, we'd have a heck of a wreck. He still doesn't know. Still doesn't know. So that's okay. I'll be patient. I'll help him find it. Now, come on. There we go. No. Okay, let's work on it some more this way. I can pick my battles. I don't have to win this one right now. I'm just slapping the ground behind him, creating a little bit more energy, asking him to move off of that. You gotta give to that. No, look at that right there. Oh yeah, I know, buddy. Tell me all about it. Turn. No, you gotta turn. Here he's having a little bit of confusion. No big deal. Myself untangled. And we'll just set it back up again. Helping the horse find the answer. There, now go. Now go. No. There. No. There. Oh. There. And now he gets to find out how simple it was. He goes, oh, that was it? That's all you wanted me to do? Again though, it's that reacting side of the brain, not his thinking side. Horses get confused and the first thing they want to do is just react and run away. Feels pressure around his head because of the halter and he says, I just got to fight. That's all I know to do. We getting light on his front end. He's saying, you know what? Keep it up, cowboy. I'll rear and kick you right in the head. More times than not, it's a bluff. He's not that type of a horse. He's not real violent like that, but just make sure you watch yourself. Can we get it back this way? No. How about now? No. How about now? There. Just keep setting it up. He still wants to go this way. Set it up again. I'll help him find it. There. Oh, got confused. No big deal. those lines. Don't get too tangled up in those things. Help him find it. Oop. So you see here, his feet are locked up. You can see he's plenty nervous. He's trembling. He's just not sure what he needs to do. And I'm saying, nope, not back. Up. Like I said, I'll try to help him find it the best I can. If that means I have to move my position, I will, because I'd rather move back here and say forward, forward. You know? Forward, there. Forward, there. There. And again, I'm still pointing. I'm telling him I want him to go this direction. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, when the horse is popping up, it takes a little bit of strength. It takes a little bit of knowledge of body mechanics. You know, if you need to, pull the rope in tight to you, you know, and use your body as leverage to pull the horse's head around. Just be smart about it, you know. If you got a bad shoulder, well, you know, don't have your arm extended all the way out here and try to control the horse. Bring it in tight to your body and use your body as the muscle. You know, he's a pretty small horse. He's only a 2-year-old, but doggone, they sure are strong. So use what advantage you have. I'm a pretty small guy, and you know, again, so when he starts overpowering me, that's all I can do is just use the weight that I have, pull it in tight. Oh, you're okay, buddy. You're okay. So see, he's still a little confused about this. So I'll help him out a little bit. Those are just little love taps, not much different if I'm just tapping him with my hand saying, hey, move, buddy. You gotta move that. You gotta move that. There you go. You gotta move that. Move it. Try to be real clear on your aids, because later on this is going to become your rein, and this is your rein telling him what direction we want to go. So now I'm saying, you know what, follow this feel, move over this way. Everything we're going to do on the ground is going to mean something in the saddle. So I want to be real clear, saying, you know what, we're going this direction, we're still going this direction. Follow that rein, follow that feel. We're going forward here. A little bit more ground driving here than anything else, but for right now, that's what he needs. There, that was a lot nicer. No big fight that time. Good boy. Good boy. Can we do it again? Forward cue, forward, forward. There. And we're going to need this forward cue when we want to start putting him into the trailer. This means go forward. It means take a step forward. There. And he can do it at a walk. I'm not going to be picky right now. Doesn't have to be perfect today. Again, you know, we're going to have a lifelong relationship with this horse, so really, we got all the time in the world. Can you go this way? Oh boy. And once he knows the answer, better that he gets the answer at a walk and learns it real well. And then later on, we can add more speed to it. Come on, up. There. Good boy. There, now he's getting it out the top. Later on, we'll be able to get him at the canter. There we go. Good boy. Give him a spot to rest here. While he's resting, I just want to do some things right now. Start teaching him that he doesn't have to react to everything. That, again, we're doing something or we're doing nothing. And right now, we're doing absolutely nothing. This rope has nothing to do with him. This is me just trying to, I gotta straighten out my line. Now I gotta build the loop on my lariat, which I don't really know how to do. I see guys do it all the time. It looks real neat. Those ropers are really good with those things, but so again, this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to this horse. Maybe I need a place to put my rope. Are you okay with that? All right, not bad, buddy. I need to put it up there one more time. He's a little bit nervous about that. No big deal. If he wants to move, he can move. those are the two options that he has. Stand here and do nothing, or do something, which is going to be a lot of moving. Horses by nature are very lazy. They don't want to work. I don't blame them. I don't want to work either. Right around his back legs. He's a little jumpy about that. It's all right. This is his chance to just stand here and catch his breath. If he thinks he needs to move, that's fine. He can move. We'll just kind of stay with it until he realizes that, wow, it's been around my legs about 100 times now, and I can still walk. Especially around these hind legs, though. Again, the horse is always thinking movement. I got to be able to move. I got to be able to run. You know, if you have ever seen a horse with his front legs hobbled, man, they can be pretty darn athletic. They can still outrun you. They can leap over things with just that one leg hobbled. See, that's real good. Now he calmed down. But without a back leg, there's nothing a horse can do, and they know it. They're going to be that easy prey for the mountain lion that wants to get them. And doggone if there isn't a mountain lion waiting behind every bush in their world. All right, and so as I'm doing this, I'm constantly, again, my body language here is real passive, right? So I'm saying basically through my body language to the horse is do nothing. And so part of that passivity is looking down and not looking like a predator looking at him, but out of my peripheral vision and sometimes even looking straight at him, I can see his body flinching when he does. I can see the tension building, so I know how much pressure to put on and how much pressure to take off. When I start putting around his back legs, I need to be able to look at his back legs and see those. But it's a lot different than if I'm standing here squared off and looking at him. Now that I'm looking at him, it's more like I'm saying, hey, move. I'm talking to you specifically, move. But right now, I just want to be passive and say, you know what, you don't have to move. This thing can wrap around your back legs. It doesn't hurt you. All right, he's handling that pretty good. Over his back again, he's handling that real good. Here we go. I mean, it's not real good, but for the horse that he was a couple minutes ago, rearing and popping up, this is real nice. Now I'll go ahead and do the other side. You got to do both sides of your horse. The thing that happens with the horse is that the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain don't communicate with each other because they have to be able to see a whole image over here and a whole image over here, and they don't see very well in the front, but they need to be able to see the predator running up on their backside. And if both sides of the brain talk to each other, it would just be one garbled image of everything that's going on. And so people don't realize that they really have two different horses. You got righty and lefty. And so lefty might be really good with something, and then you come over, try it with righty, and he's like, hey, I've never seen that before. What are you doing? People get confused and they're like, gosh, you know, what a stubborn horse, or what a silly horse. You know, let's try not to call our horses stupid, because they're not. They're really, really smart, you know. And then we go